Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Ryan Jackson for Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope you had a blessed and wonderful day today. Hope you all are doing well out there. Everything's good on this end. I'm doing well. I just want to do this video to review Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I saw it a couple of days ago, my wife and I. It was my first time seeing it. It was her second time seeing it. So I promised her that I was going to go see it, And to be honest with you, it was how I expected it was. Um, it's this theme that Disney going with this culture now, this LGBTQ culture, this culture that's pushing, woman empowerment, which is not a bad thing. But when you substitute that as far as male empowerment, then it is a problem. And they love to do it with the Black community. They don't do it with any other community, but they love to do it with us. They love to push that the Black male is not important, that he's like subservient, that the woman is the head of the house. And in many cases, in many Black households, this is the case. But it isn't the case in every household because Black men are still men. We're still taking care of our families, taking care of our children. We're still the head of the household. That's what God called us to be. We're still doing that. But they don't promote it in this movie. And it was evident, when Chadwick Boseman died 2 years ago, they could have recast this the T'Challa character, T'Challa, excuse me. They could have recast the T'Challa character. They could have done that. They've done it with every other movie. That's what many of my friends were saying. Hey man, they could have recast this. They did it for Spider-Man, they did it for Batman, Superman. They could have done it for this movie. Why kill off T'Challa completely? Why kill off the Black Panther completely? Well, not the Black Panther, but T'Challa. Why kill off King T'Challa completely? It makes no sense. And it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. But then again, they want to they want to push woman empowerment. Women substituting being ahead, being dominant more so than men. Disney wanted to push this. I'm telling you, after Stanley died, when this mouse got a hold of Disney, they wanted to push their agenda, LGBTQ plus IA agenda, the whole, white liberal agenda, what so have you. They wanted to push it. Stanley, he wasn't about that. He wanted to include everything. If there was a gay character, okay, fine, but that wasn't the premise of his movies. And it seems now that Disney, since they acquired Marvel Cinematic Universe and Lucasfilms, the Star Wars franchise, that this is all they're pushing now. The white liberal agenda, the LGBTQ plus IA agenda. And it was a little tidbits of that thrown into Black Panther Wakanda Forever, a little tidbit, but and then they wanted to push this black and brown alliance after they warred with each other, which, you know, Wakanda's they weren't the Wakandans, they weren't the colonizers. They weren't on the side of the colonizers. They wanted to keep the vibranium. But because with the Wakandans wouldn't help the I can't think of the people. I'll call them the sea people, the people under the sea. They didn't want to join them in their fight. Then they were their enemies, and and then afterwards, then when Shuri, T'Challa's sister, who became the Black Panther, when she beat up I can't think of his name, but the main character of the sea people, the fish man. That's what Mbuku called them, the fish man. When she defeated the fish man, then that's when he said, they kind of joined it, kind of had an alliance. That's when, they wanted to push that black and brown alliance. And the fish people, they were kind of like, I'll call them the fish people. They were they were kind of like the ancient Aztecs because of their whole their costumes, the headdress. It remind me of the ancient. If you go back and look at the ancient Aztecs, their headdress and their outfits, that's what they kind of symbolize. And as a matter of fact, they touched on that in the film too, because the character, and I can't think of his name. If y'all seen the movie, shout out his name in there. Someone type in the name. The name of the character of the Sea People, the leader, their leader, the one that Shuri was fighting, Black Panther. I can't think of his name, but this is the one that but he had the headdress, and he in the movie he talked about how his mother was from that culture, and the colonizers, the conquistadors, came and conquered their empire. So he was born into the Aztec, and it made sense. I said, okay, now that makes sense because I could tell by the headdress, it was kind of native, indigenous headdress, and their costumes. I'm like, yeah, these are like Aztecs or Mayans. I could kind of tell that that's where they were going with that, and they touched on that in the film. So Neymar, thank you, brother, appreciate you. Thank you, Neymar. Yes, he's indigenous Mexican in real life. He's from Mexico. That's correct. He sure is. Can't think of his name. I don't remember his name. What his real name is, but that's correct. Neymar. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hey, Dion Mitchell. Hey, how's it going? Hey, how you doing? But yeah. So Neymar, they wanted to have this war between Neymar and his people and Shuri slash Black Panther and the Wakandans. They want to have this war, going on with them because they wouldn't help them in their fight. They wouldn't give up the vibranium, and and then after the Wakandans and Black Panther kicked Neymar's people's asses, then they wanted to do this Black and Brown alliance, which we know don't exist. It don't exist. So, but it was good job. Good job, though, Disney. I see where you're going with this. And yes, the Aztecs are black. Yes, this is true. Yes, yup. Ancient Egyptian. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yup. This is all true. What you're saying, Steve Carlo, is all true. It's all true. But again, Disney wasn't going to touch on that because they wanted to show these two groups warring and then having an alliance with each other. So I don't know. What really bothered me was when Shuri and Neymar were on land and she did like this, and the fire came and was burning Neymar. She had the spear to him, and then she was replaying in her head the death of the queen, played by the great sister Angela Bassett. She did what Harriet did in the Harriet movie. She let him go. This man is responsible for your mother's death, and you let his ass live? Really? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This man is an enemy to your people. Had many of your was responsible for the deaths of many of your of your people. Killed the queen mother was responsible for her death, and you let him live? You don't take him out? I just wasn't feeling that. Me personally, I wasn't feeling that. I was not feeling that. And yes, Ryan Coogler was handcuffed and writing the script. Yeah, he was. I agree, he was. But I just wasn't feeling this whole, I forgive you, let you live, and let's work. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that because it shows how weak and compromised we've become as a people. No other race of people would have done that. If the situations were reversed, where Neymar had let Shuri live, no, he would have took her out. But she let him live and let him be and let him go about his merry way with his people. It's like, come on, really? I just wasn't feeling that. I was not feeling that. It's I wasn't feeling that. Again, great special effects. Um, the acting was good. You know, I give it that. But they could have recast T'Challa. They could have kept the king going because in the comics, Shuri does become the Black Panther, but only for a little while because T'Challa slash Black Panther had fought Doom and was put in a coma, but he recovered and he regained the Black Panther. T'Challa regained the Black Panther role, the Black Panther character. In the comics, he did, but they veered away from the comics. They killed T'Challa off. And like I've been saying, like what many have said, a good brother of mine, Aaron Assad, shout out to you, brother. Johnny Fawara, shout out to you, brother. Like they have been saying many times, they could have recast this character. They could have recast the King T'Challa character. They could have done it because they've done it with Spider-Man, they've done it with Batman, they've done it with Superman. So why not? I was thinking that bringing back Killmonger as the Black Panther because Killmonger was king for a little bit. I was thinking that bringing back Michael B. Jordan. I was thinking that too. That crossed my mind. It's funny you say that because that did cross my mind. That did cross my mind because I love Killmonger. Actually, I like Killmonger, but I like King T'Challa because Killmonger had the right idea. Keep Wakanda to Wakanda. Keep everything Wakanda. And Killmonger was a strong black man. Strong black man. Keep Wakanda resources to Wakanda. Don't share it with the world because they're going to use it and try to profit off of it and try to excess out. He had the right idea. I love that Killmonger character. It wasn't until later that I got it. I had to kind of study it, watch Black Panther over and over again. I said Killmonger had the right idea. He did. He did. But T'Challa wanted to, come and be allies with everybody, and no. And the Queen had the right idea too. The Queen Mother, she had the right idea. But I noticed a thing. They killed the strong black characters off. They killed them off, and they want Wakanda to be allies with everybody because at the end they were allies with the fish people. And yes, Angela Bassett is still fine. Yes, she is. At 64 years old. Agreed. You're dropping some knowledge there, Steve Carlo. Yes, that's correct. That is correct. But again, go see the movie if you haven't saw it. If you haven't seen the movie, don't watch this review. Please don't watch it. Please do not watch it because I don't want to spoil it for you. For those of you who have saw the movie, shout out your comments below. Let me know what you think. This is just my opinion. This is just Ryan Jackson's opinion. So, don't all beat me up. This is just this man's opinion. We all have our opinions, and let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable, even on something that's like this. So we can all agree to disagree. Give me 1 second. It's getting a little dark in here. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, like I said, go see the film and you make your own, synopsis from it. This is just mine, this is just my opinion, just mine. But before I go any further, hit that thumbs up button, smash it down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications of when I do videos on here. But like I said, I wasn't it went as what I expected. This whole thing with Disney pushing the LGBTQ plus IA agenda, pushing the agenda of woman empowerment, because this movie reminded me of Wonder Woman. It was like a black version. It was like Marvel's black version of Wonder Woman. That's what it reminded me of. Just keeping it a buck. That's what it reminded me of, and I wasn't feeling it. But like I said, I made a promise to my better half that I would go see it, and I'm a man of my word. I try my best to be, so I went to go see it. But I wasn't feeling it, and it went as I expected it to. And just this theme that Disney's going with, this wokeism, like my boy Johnny Ferrara says, chokeism. That's what they were going with. And I'm not feeling that because, you know, they say everyone wants to be represented. I get that, but it seems like you go out your way to represent the LGBTQ plus IA community and women, but you exclude black men. So in the same breath, you say you want to be represent everybody on screen, but you're not representing a black male. And yes, there was Mbuku, leader of the Jabari tribe, but he was like in a supporting role. He wasn't that dominant male figure to take charge. He was he was like a supporter of Shuri, Black Panther. It's like the women were and the men were kind of like in the back. That's the impression that I got, and I didn't like that. But like again, I said this is my opinion. Hit the thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications when I do videos on here. But again, go see the movie. If you those of you, if you haven't seen the movie, please don't watch this video because again, I don't want to spoil it for you. But if you saw the movie, let me know what you think. Drop your comments below. We can all agree to disagree without being disagreeable. And if you want to see it again and you feel you left something, was missing, then yeah, by all means, that's your right, because I like to watch things over and over again, but I don't want to see this again. Um, I saw it once. Once was good enough. I'm good. I'm good. I I was a man of my word, and I saw it because my wife wanted to see it again. So with me, so I saw it with her. So I fulfilled my obligation, if you will. But in any event, I'm gonna hop off of here. I just want to get this quick, review of my personal review of this film. Like I said, I didn't like it. I didn't care for it, but that's just me. But let me know what you think. Um, like I said, it's funny to me that Hollywood, when they say they want to include everyone on screen, they want to show inclusion, but they exclude the black male. And that is by no coincidence. That is pre-planned. But they want to include everyone now. They want to be inclusionary. Let's include everyone, but exclude the black male. That's Hollywood for you. In any event, I'm gonna hop off of here. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. Go out here, going to work, going grocery shopping, going to the bank, whatever you do, brothers as well as sisters, please keep your head on the swivel. Be aware of your surroundings. Beware and be aware. Please be safe out here. Be safe out here. Please. Y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and God bless. I love y'all. Thank you for the love and support. And I'll see you next time. All right, now. Y'all take care. Love you much. Peace and blessings. I'm out.